I'm not one of those people that shops for groceries every day. So in my house, food often sits around for a bit until I get to cooking it, which isn't a big deal, unless I happen to buy fresh fish. Then it feels like I have a ticking time bomb in my fridge, because seafood spoils faster than lots of other stuff we eat. I'm fishing for why that is, and what to do about it. This is MinuteFood. Okay, so you got your salmon or your sea bass home, and if you're anything like me, you got busy and forgot about it for a day or two. The first thing you'll notice is the smell. Ocean-dwelling critters, while they're alive, accumulate a compound that protects them from the crushing weight of water. And after death, that compound starts breaking down into a different, way stinkier molecule. As stinky as it is, this molecule is harmless. So on its own, a fishy smell doesn't necessarily mean you have to say see ya to your seafood. But it is a sign that your fish may have been out of the water long enough for other, yuckier things to happen. Over time, the fat in fish reacts with oxygen and turns rancid. Enzymes break down its flesh, making it bitter and mushy. And microbes feast their way through the fish, making it potentially dangerous to eat. These processes are the very same ones that cause spoilage in all proteins. They just tend to happen faster in seafood. Part of the reason why is seafood's basic composition. It tends to have more water and a more neutral pH than meats like pork and beef. Exactly the kind of environment where nasty bacteria thrive. But the main reason seafood spoils so much faster than land food has to do with the temperature at which it lives. The land-loving creatures we love are mostly warm-blooded. They operate at a consistent 100 or so degrees Fahrenheit, around 38 Celsius. Water dwellers, at least the ones we generally eat, tend to be cold-blooded. Their body temperature is more or less the temperature of the water they live in. And while some seafood species live in water that's 80 plus degrees Fahrenheit, 25 Celsius or more, many live where it's way colder. The first consequence of those chilly temps is that fish rely on unsaturated fats. Because of how they're built, unsaturated fats stay liquid at colder temperatures than saturated fats. But their chemistry also makes them super susceptible to reacting with oxygen. So the fats in fish go rancid faster than the fats in meat. The temperature at which a critter lives also matters for the other spoilage processes. Since land food operates at toasty temps, biological stuff associated with it, the enzymes inside it, and any microbes hanging out on or in it, are also adapted to those toasty temps. Refrigerating meat drops its temperature way below this point, bringing microbial and enzymatic activity going on in it to a near halt, therefore slowing spoilage way down. But because of the chilly temps most fish live in, the enzymes inside fish and the microbes that hang out on or in it often operate just fine at refrigerator temps. So simply plopping most fish in the fridge won't do much to rein in the biological activity that causes spoilage. To truly slow down spoilage in seafood, you have to drop its temp even lower. For this, look to your store's fish counter. That bed of ice isn't just a pretty way to showcase your dinner. It also chills it down enough to slow down spoilage. So if you want to buy some extra time when you buy your fish, take the hint and keep it under ice, even in the fridge, until you cook it. Slushy, chopped, or flaked ice works best since it'll make more contact with the fish's surface, therefore cooling it better, than cubes. Just be sure to wrap it in plastic so the water doesn't leach the flavor out of your dinner. But wait, what about those tropical fish, which operate close to the temp of warm-blooded critters? Shouldn't refrigeration slow down their spoilage pretty well? And the answer is yes. Under normal refrigeration, warm water fish like swordfish and tilapia can keep for about a week, while cold water pollock and mackerel will spoil after just a few days. But under ice, the cold-loving species will keep for nearly a week, and the warm water dwellers for more than twice that long, which may seem like plenty of time. But we're not talking about time in your fridge. The clock starts ticking as soon as the fish first leaves the water. Between getting to shore, to the store, and to your fridge, your fish has already been out of the water for several days, at a minimum. Since you usually don't know exactly how long fish has been out of the water, and you probably don't know exactly what temperature it operates at, the best thing to do is choose your fish carefully and eat it right after buying it. But if you're diligent about icing it down, you can add a few days to its shelf life, which is plenty of time to flounder around for something to serve with it. Okay, so I bet you noticed this awesome plate. I know I fell in love with its design the first time I saw it. It's made by this video's sponsor, 𝗁𝗄𝗏, which makes eco-friendly, plant-based tableware. We've been using bamboo dishes in my house for a while now, for my kids' snacks and when we have picnics outside. But 𝗁𝗄𝗏 stuff is nice enough to actually use for real meals. I've gotten a ton of compliments on them. Plus, they're lightweight, shatterproof, and microwave and dishwasher safe. And right now, the first 50 people to use the promo code MINUTE20 will get 20% off their first order of 𝗀𝗃𝗃 tableware. Check it out at www.𝗀𝗃𝗃store.com or at the link in the description below. And remember to use code MINUTE20 to get 20% off. Thanks, 𝗀𝗃𝗃.